Hey family, it's African Osonko, and I am back at you with another video. So family, I'm coming to discuss these LA riots. It has really gotten bad in LA. It is unsafe and dangerous, especially for black people. So I'm going to say this. Black family, we must mind our own business. We must stick to uh, what we have determined to be a volatile situation for us, and we refuse to put our precious black bodies on the pavement for people who do not care about us. Now, we will pray for them and we hope that it all works out for them. Those that are trying to, um, that are legal, that are trying to maintain their status within America. But we do not support criminal activity, and they're doing whatever is necessary to ensure that it's by having people that are illegally living in the United States continue to do so because, and I don't want to stereotype or sound like a stereotype or anything, but many of them are criminals, okay, and are committing crimes. There was an incident where a young black woman was just unalived by six of them. They're all here illegally. They claim they were trying to rob her, but we don't know what they were doing. It could just be a vendetta against us because we're black people. And even with us not getting out there and marching with them and for them, okay? And putting our precious bodies on the pavement to be abused, unalived, and disfigured and dismembered and everything else. So I'm going to put on this video, watch it quickly, and then we'll come back and chat it up.
Major funding for the PBS NewsHour has been provided by the ongoing support of these individuals and institutions. Friends of the NewsHour, including Friends of the NewsHour, including Leonard and Norma Chlorfine, and the Judy and Peter Bloom Kovler Foundation.
With them. On Saturday, more protests erupted in LA, spreading to the towns of Paramount and Compton amid reports of immigration raids there. That was the day Trump ordered the National Guard deployment. Also Saturday, the FBI said an officer was hit by a rock. They are still searching for the suspect. At the same time, video showed vast groups of nonviolent protesters, some practicing civil disobedience, like these Sunday afternoon, who marched onto a portion of the highway stopping traffic.
This is us saying you can't do this. We won't let you separate children from their families, and we're gonna fight back.
Police in LA eventually forced protesters off the highway, but things were no longer peaceful. Driverless cars set aflame, and people threw rocks at patrol cars. Officers took shelter underneath an overpass. Others in the crowd also shot fireworks. Police fired flashbangs. Last night, LA Police Chief Jim McDonnell condemned the violence.
This violence that I've seen is disgusting. It's escalated now since the beginning of this incident. What we saw the first night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you.
Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass blamed President Trump for escalating the situation.
What we're seeing in LA is chaos caused by the administration. People should exercise their right to protest. That's their First Amendment right. But people should also exercise that right peacefully. We do not want to play into the administration's hands.
Trump's National Guard order means Newsom cannot use the troops for law enforcement. Rachel Van Landingham is a retired Air Force officer and former chief of international law at U.S. Central Command. She says this is unprecedented.
We've had the president federalize National Guard troops before and put them under the command and control of the president. But typically it's been done at the request of governors. Governors normally command their own National Guard troops.
In all, more than 1,000 National Guard members are deployed in Los Angeles so far. Van Landingham says the law here favors the president.
The bigger legal basis of the statute, I think, is clearly within the president's discretion, except for the context of it being the orders did not flow through the governor.
In the meantime, federal officials say they have no plans to stop immigration raids in the Los Angeles area this week, with the National Guard standing by. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Lisa Desjardins.
As you can see, family, it is very, very, dim in the state of California and many other states. These protests are going on nationwide, and they have gotten very, very unsafe because I don't think there's been any reports of anybody being unalived yet, but I mean they have pulled out the National Guard and they have pulled out the Marines now. I think the Marines arrived last night. So, yeah, it's very dismal. But again, Black family, I say mind your business. We have nothing to do with this, okay? Because these people have been, uh, unfortunately, opposite of us. They have not wanted to align with us. They have not wanted to ally with us. They have not wanted to, for us to have a black and brown coalition when there was a black and brown, or the need for a black and brown coalition trying to be called. It was by black people, and it was refused and refuted by Hispanics, Cubans, Hispanics, all of them, all of them. They did not care. And so, unfortunately, we're at a crossroads now. And the crossroad is we can go down one road and we can participate in this foolery, and we can be, attacked, okay, unalived and dismembered and everything else, like what happened during the Black Lives Matter protests when we were peacefully protesting. Or we can go down the other road and just mind our business, our own black business, and don't worry about it. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it anyway. So, family, I'm just saying, hey, hold your head up and just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm so proud of Black America minding their business. We have nothing to do with none of this because unfortunately, none of these other, uh, nations have, tried to come together with us. They have ridiculed us. They have laughed at us. They have called us names like lazy and the N word. They have said we need to work harder, do better. They took the words right from their white, oppressors. And the reason why they over here in this country, because they couldn't live in their country, because this government, had dismantled their country to the position of uninhabitable almost. So they come over here, running over here to make money, to make that dollar and send it back home. You know what I'm saying? But then you criticize us. And they came here by way of our ancestors protesting in the 60s, okay? And calling for civil rights for all. Because before that, there were not many other groups that were largely being allowed to come into this country. So that's the thanks that we get. That's the thanks our people get. So that's why we're going to take the high road and we're going to mind our Black business. So, family, I hope you enjoyed the live. I thank so much. I mean, the video. I thank you so much for watching, for sharing, for liking, and for subscribing. I really appreciate my new subscribers. I thank you so much. Keep coming back. And I really love also my previous subscribers, my day ones. Okay. I thank you guys so much. Have a blessed one. Thank you so much. And take care, Black family. All right. Bye bye.